Et bonjour tout le monde. Hey everyone. We are at La Roque, one of the vineyards in which we are going to find your old vines. So here we are between Le Château d'Aguilar, Touchon, which is over here, always overlooked by Montoche, and the beautiful village of Paziols in the distance. There's Paziols over there. Now, I'm Sim, and Katie has asked me to come and check up on your old vines, just to double check that everyone is well, everyone is thriving. And so let's get going with Patricia. Patricia looks very happy. As you can see, the leaves have just started to come out on these old vines here, and it's just so exciting when that happens because they're such a vibrant, beautiful, bright green. And if you look closely, you can actually see the grapes which are beginning to arrive. So those there are what will become bunches of grapes. And so the names are a tiny bit spread out here, but it's all right. I'll take you for a little walk. It's rained a lot recently, so it's a bit mushy around here, which is very unusual actually. It's usually very, very dry, but as you can see, today is just the most glorious, glorious April afternoon. Here is Camille. Salut Camille, tu vas bien? I mean, look at that colour. It's almost fluorescent. It's beautiful. Voilà Camille. Et ici nous avons Tracy, as we'd say in French. Voilà, so that was Camille and Tracy. Et voici Foxo. Gonna love that name, Foxo. So as you can see, they're in this nice kind of green, luscious grass here, which is what happens when you do not use all sorts of horrible chemicals to kill off wildlife and, well, other plants, but also wildlife. The reason I said wildlife is, look what I found down here. These guys can become prolific and are fantastic allies, which is why biodiversity is so essential. Here is Debbie Désirée, which in French means desired, wished for. Let's continue over here. We'll start at this end because it's a bit further up. We have the dear old Marc. I love the contrast, the blue sky and the lovely green. And then coming back down here, we have, definitely saw one down here. Or was I only dreaming? No, here it is. Down here is, I mean look, hasn't got a tag yet, but this is some of the old vines. You think it's over, it's clipped right back, and it manages to sprout back from such a massive trunk that was just clipped right back. Irene. There we go. And these, you can hear it. You might not be able to hear it, but you can actually hear the kind of squelching sound from where the water the rain that's been kind of pouring for the past few days is just slowly being soaked into the earth that was just so dry. It's quite a fantastic sound. Francis, the wild wine school, I believe. Now do please feel free to correct me if I'm pronouncing them wrong. Just send us a little message and say, oh, actually it's just like this is how you pronounce it. And also, this is Julie, if you notice that I've missed you out, please do let us know so that we can just correct that mistake and make sure that everyone is present and correct. Augustin, a fabulous old French name. See, there's a little boy in the village who's called Augustin, so these wonderful old names are actually coming back. Frédéric, Kirsten, Gilbert ici is ever so slightly behind. The leaves are smaller here, and I think that was probably because Gilbert is a slightly different grape variety, which can happen in these old vines, the way that they were planted. planted, the way that they were grafted, means that you don't necessarily have the exact same grape variety throughout the entire vineyard. And I believe that's everyone. That's all for now, folks. See you soon. Au revoir.